Welcome to today's session of training. We are going to be looking at the payroll year end. It's Michelle Snyman from Finite Training Academy, and it's my privilege to be here with you today. Let's start firstly by looking at what the status of our employees are. You must make sure that all your monthly, weekly, and fortnightly employees are in processed state, and then you must also make sure that you are processing after your last pay frequency. Next, we'll have to make sure that we are in the latest version, and to do that we go to Help About, and you'll see that we are currently in our 2018 update 2B. There is currently a later version, and that will implement all the latest changes that we need for our March payroll. So let's go to the internet and we'll go to the sage.com website, and you'll find your latest payroll version being 2019 update 1A there. It's very easy. Click here to download the full install. After the installation is done, you will run the setup file so that we can continue with our payroll year-end update. To run the setup file, we'll go to where it's downloaded, and you'll double click on your setup. It's a .exe file, and it will start running the update for you. It's very easy. You just follow all the prompts. You accept your license. You make sure that you are in South Africa. It will by default update to where your current payroll is, which is on your C and your payroll folder. Once your setup is run and complete, you'll open your company again, and we will continue with the pay period update. Before we do the pay period update, we must just make sure that we are in our final months of processing, which you can also see at the bottom of your screen. Next, what we will do is we're going to rename this company to the next year, because we want the company in the following year to actually have the year-end update in it. So you will go to your rename a company, and we're going to change the name to the following year. You'll open your changed name company. You'll notice it gives you messages about legislative update, but we'll do that once everything is done. Now we're ready to start with the processing of the pay period update. And of course, the first thing that you will do is make a backup. And seeing that it's the final month of the year and you'll need to keep a backup for the year, you'll create a separate folder for it so you know where you can find it again. Click on your monthly and process your pay period update as per normal. Once that is done, we're ready for processing the final year end. And if you look at your status, you can see that we are in year end status. So we can continue with that. We continue with process to year end update. It will ask you for another backup though. It's always safe to keep a backup somewhere offline to know that you have a secure backup. Now this is the very important step here. We're going to make a copy of this company, and we're going to call it the name that we used to have previously, so that the copy of this company is before year end and it's for use when printing reports and anything else that we need to do in the previous year. It will tell you if it's successfully created. You need to tick these boxes that you've done all these in your prior company, but seeing that we've made a copy of it, you can always go back and make sure that you print any of your certificates and reports still after the year-end process. Now, the very important step now is, should you have any terminations throughout the year, and it is people that will definitely not come back to your company, it will show on your right hand screen, and you can delete these employees that are already terminated. If it's someone that is actually on maternity leave, you will move this person from this right hand column to the left hand column and not terminate them, because they will be in your employee after the year end. So we continue from here and we will delete this one person that has definitely left the company. Now your year end is completed, and you'll see at the bottom of your screen you're back in March, so you're ready for your following year. The only thing that we still need to do is that legislative release update that we've spoken about earlier. Yes is to make all the changes, and that is changes in the law. It'll tell you when it's done. You can print these to screen if you want to have detail of it. Now we're ready for the new year, and you continue with your March as per normal. If you want to go back to your prior company, you can open that company and you will see it's still available. And it shows at the bottom that it's in year-end processing. Now you will be able to print any of your reconciliations, IRP5s, any of your certificates and year-end requirements as per normal, and you don't have any problem with that. This is all for today. This is concluding our year-end update. Should you require any further information, you're welcome to email me. It's training@finitesolutions.co.za. We're also on the website, or you can continue following us on Facebook. It is #finite training. Goodbye.